Hey, good people, it's your boy, two-time middleweight champion of the world, Keith Holmes, back at you. Hey, I know it's real hard to be able to get up and at 4 o'clock in the morning and go into the cold weather because, man, cold is painful. I think it's a sin. I think it's a curse because I'm really not a cold weather guy, but I can work out in it because I know it's a challenge and a test for me. And I take on those challenges and tests to make me greater, to make me a better person. But I know it's very hard for certain people. And one of the hardest things that you may have to do is break traditions. Whatever type of tradition that you are involved in, you break those traditions, then you will find yourself changing and moving different. And I'm not talking about breaking friendships or family ships. I'm talking about breaking the tradition that may be blocking you from succeeding or in the area you want to succeed in. Like you really want to work out and you want to get the weight off you and all that stuff, but you can't find yourself to get up early in the morning. You can't find yourself to get to the gym. You have every excuse, every reason, every reason to procrastinate, to put this on the back burner. I'm gonna give y'all a clear tradition. One of the traditions that I hear all the time, I'm gonna start on Monday. And it could be Monday when you saying that. And you wanna start on Monday. I told my friends, I said, man, don't tell me you're gonna start on Monday when we could start today or we could start tomorrow. And that's breaking the tradition of other people. Like everybody telling me they're going to get themselves together on New Year's tradition. Then they do what they say they're going to do. And then 2 weeks later, they back to saying what they're going to do the next year. But the family traditions is your eating habits. A lot of the food that you're consuming makes you lazy, makes you tired all the time. And so you fell into the practice of being lazy or doing it or procrastinating it. See, traditions is nothing but people practicing certain things and they doing the same things. And then it becomes hereditary and it runs in the family. And so once you start being in that type of circle, and that circle is this type and this type, that's your reason for not succeeding. That's your reason for not getting up. Because when you look at my platform, I had to really create my own platform. I had to come out of the tradition that I grew up watching and being around. The eating habits, the hanging out in the streets, and the drinking. I never drank, I never smoked. But I just couldn't see myself holding on to the eating habits that I saw my family keeping or holding on to, and they became sick. Then I watched the medicines that they were on, and now the same medicines that my grandma was on, I could see people right now on the same medicine. But where's my grandmother now? She's deceased. May she rest. But at the end of the day, one of the hardest things you may have to do is break your traditions to get to what you need to do, to get your workout on. Break the tradition. Break that tradition. I guarantee you'll start working out more, especially if your tradition is to be lazy and to procrastinate and come away from that lifestyle. If you can do that, I guarantee you'll succeed. So I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. I just want to say I appreciate the comments on the video that y'all that I put out about the motivation, me being out 8 degrees at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But I want to see you do it. I care about you enough to give you my time before I work out in the morning and standing in the cold talking to you. If you don't love yourself, then how do you expect for another person or a hospital to save you? Put the efforts in to save yourself. You know what it's about. You know what you want to do and what you are not doing and what you're procrastinating to do. You know you better than anybody. So take heed to this video and let's go, people. Let's go. I'm the prime example. I'm 55, be 56 in March. And I don't even feel like I'm going to stop counting. It's your boy.